The relationship with my narcissist was textbook. In hindsight, small cracks showed, but they were subtle. They were never blaring, but they kept me at a distance, training me not to question. While he was giving me what he wanted to give, I wasn't always getting what I needed or desired, which was more of his time, not just material things. I later learned love bombing is ammunition to be used later to manipulate. My son knew that I was seeing someone, but I only shared age-appropriate information. His relationship with his dad was complicated, and I did not want to introduce anything or anyone into his life that would create instability. After about 18 to 24 months into the relationship, I finally introduced them. He went straight into the heroic love bomber with things that he found out my son liked. I quickly put the brakes on the gift giving, but then it became about experiences. He wanted to take him to new and exciting places, museums, nice restaurants, pro football and basketball games, and more. This was consistent for most of those early years. Sometimes it seemed he wanted my son to look to him for all things, even if it meant bypassing me. Many years later, my son told me, I was never taken in by all the things he did because it always seemed like he was trying to impress me and I was just a kid. At this point, I decided to share with my mom that I had been seeing someone. I came from a very religious upbringing, so my mom wasn't receptive because I had not met him within the confines of a religious organization. Fast forward, I found out that I was pregnant. We both were very happy. He had no children and I always wanted more. The happiness was short-lived when I miscarried about a month into the pregnancy. Afterwards, I had to have a surgical procedure that required general anesthesia. I felt that I needed to tell my mom before the procedure. She expressed her concerns for my health, but she was totally against this person I was in a relationship with. After things settled down, I introduced them. She was not impressed, but he set out to win her over, and that is when the love bombing of my mother began. I remember upon meeting her, he said all the right things about how much he cared for me and my son. But what stuck out most is how inquisitive he was about her experiences, her health, her likes and dislikes. He talked about missing his deceased mom. He was collecting information in order to successfully love bomb her. If she wasn't feeling well, he would send her flowers. He would stop by with her favorite takeout without telling me, or just call her to say hi. The love bombing was so successful my mom was bragging about him to other family members. Nothing ever happens organically with a narcissist. They use the same tactics of manipulation in all their relationships after identifying the strengths and weaknesses of others.